Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas. A&G Carter Stadium has become a showplace, and the home of the TCU Horned Frogs is fired up and ready for this one. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. So we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Huskers will kick this deep to get us going. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Vargas. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
And here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Short throw complete to the tight end. What a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Lets it go. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Important second down play coming up. And they'll give it to the back. Aiming for the end zone.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And the Horned Frogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, TCU.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll run it to the left. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him about the 14.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Cavazos. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Touchdown, Horn Frogs. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Cavazos. Throws to the tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And he'll drop back here on third down. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. TCU offense takes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And bulldozing his way through. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the completion made. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose now into the open field. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Horned Frogs will have to kick this away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defensive and run fits on that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw. It's Cavazos. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Cornhuskers keep the football on the move. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to pass. It's Cavazos. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. After a lot of time to scan the field, fires this one to the right. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. But he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is hauled in. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Ready? Now it's second down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Vargas. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball caught inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The Huskers will crank up the tempo. The back's got it. Some hard running there through a tackle. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense takes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass rush closing in. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. To throw, it's Vargas. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, TCU. Still no answer for the passing game. What you taught on defense, Kirk, don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs open, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Let's take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Okay, ready?
First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Vargas. Pressure is coming. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And they get the second half started with a running play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
To throw, it's Cavazos. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Huskers. Trying to come all the way back. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Fights through a tackle. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Running out of time in the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Dropping back. It's Vargas. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. No chance to catch him.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To the air, it's Cavazos. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more time, allow him to work through his progressions. Eventually, he finds the drag route for the 1st.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man in the open field.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Cavazos. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. And the comeback is on. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Returner decides to field it. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Back to throw. It's Vargas. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Cavazos. There's a shot toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head for a kicker.
And the TCU offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll give it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. But you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, 1st down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Rifles this football to the left. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas Christian. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, this 2-possession lead and a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Still plenty of life left. So here we go, 4th quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking downfield, it's Vargas. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, there you go. You saved your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the 4th quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although, you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He looks to his left and makes the completion. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44.
Get set.
Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Vargas. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Horned Frogs expect to be able to run the clock out here in the final minute for the W. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The Horned Frogs will look to convert here on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk